What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're in the Dominican Republic. What are we doing in the DR? Guys, we're in the DR for the second time. If you recall, we came here back in 2021 when it was in the middle of COVID, so there was a lot that we weren't able to do, but still had a fantastic time. So we're back here with our friends Pablo and Marianne, the owners of 4x4 Dominicano, which is the largest off-road shop in all of the Caribbean. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys around, show you guys what these guys got going on for overlanding and off-road, so stay tuned. You guys have seen us travel across the United States and also outside of the United States. Hopefully by now you know that Jeep outside of the United States is not as big as we're used to in the States because of taxes and tariffs of getting these guys out here. Anything over $200 that enters the port of Dominican Republic ends up having like a very crazy hefty tax, 30%. So a $36,000 Jeep Wrangler turns into like a almost $90,000 Jeep Wrangler, and we're not even talking about a Rubicon. Super common to see snorkels here because most of the off-roading that they have is strictly mudding. So they encounter mud all the way over the hood. So a snorkel is the best and only way to protect waterlogging your engine, or AKA hydrolocking it. 4x4 Dominicano is your one-stop shop for all things off-road, overlanding, 4x4, etc. We have outfitted F-150s. Obviously, you know, if they have traction boards out here, they're actually using them to get out of the mud. You'll see brands that you're probably familiar with in the States, and also some that you might not be. Hispanics pride themselves on clean vehicles. This is something that I've learned from my time in Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. They'll go off-roading and immediately, before even going home, have it fully detailed. They do not bring dirty things home. And yes, guys, there's absolutely Jeeps on 40s and even bigger. Check out this completely what looks like Rhino line JKU on 40-inch tires. And so you'll recognize the brand. It's a brand that we have out there in the United States. Motive Gear, there's so many great brands that at great cost to them, they do import into the country. So besides the snorkel, I'd say this is a Jeep that you'd see rolling down a Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, or really anywhere that you go off-roading. Naming Jeeps out here in Dominican Republic is also very common. Here's the Sneaky Link. One of my favorite things of going outside of the United States, guys, is that we do get to see different vehicles. Check this one out. This beauty belongs to our friend Pablo, the owner of the shop. And obviously it's been wrapped. It started originally as blue. It is a collab between, I believe, Toyota and Nissan. So this is a collab. It's diesel. It's beautiful. You see Starlink is also used out here. The wrap is phenomenal. We're going to be taking this thing around Dominican Republic this weekend. Can't wait to show you guys. It holds 60 gallons of water. If you want a full walk around of the rig, let me know. We can definitely provide that for you guys. Here at 4x4 Dominicano, they fabricate their bumpers, their cages. So much is done in-house. So when you bring your vehicle here, you are going to leave with it complete. You don't have to take it anywhere else. Unfortunately, trails are not available on Onyx Off-Road in the Dominican Republic. But if you live in the United States, then you're in luck. If we zoom out here and zoom back into the United States, you can see that just in Texas, there's over 99 different areas that are mapped. If you zoom into every state, you'll see every area individually mapped. There are hundreds upon hundreds of areas mapped. These are public and private. Each one has its own designation. Make sure that you are familiar with the area that you are researching, if you need to pay, if it's a park, if it's a membership, or if it's BLM. This is one of the many reasons that we use Onyx Off-Road whenever we're off-roading. Guys, make sure you download Onyx Off-Road. Use our code offroadnchill for 20% off your membership today. Check out his brand new Raptor. We call Pablo our cousin, primo, because that's super common in Latin America. So look at our primo's Raptor. This is sick. Not gonna lie, this thing drove amazingly. He picked us up at the airport. It was so fast. And don't worry, guys, mall crawlers, or what they call here pachinchorreo, is definitely still a thing. Check out this beautiful Gladiator. Look at the wheels on that thing. So this is a project car, and honestly, it totally looks like it. It's a roller at this point. They have a radiator. Guys, if you guys remember seeing our videos from Costa Rica, when you're dealing with mud, the best place to put a radiator is behind the driver, right? Because you're going that way, mud's coming this way, and you want to keep that as clean as possible so that you don't overheat. So that we do see a ton in Costa Rica. This is gonna be a complete resto build. All the rust is gonna be taken care of. They're gonna give it a complete paint job. I mean, this thing is sitting on, those are crazy huge size, 45s. Don't see a lot of that in the United States, that's for sure. I can't wait. Maybe in another 4 years when we come back, hopefully less than that, this thing will be up and kicking butt. You wanna see the driver? This is the driver. It's been awesome taking our friends around the Dominican Republic. We brought Kevin and Brittany here with us to the DR, and we are going to another country in a couple days. They've never been, we've never been, but my family's originally from there. So it's gonna be really cool to tour the place of my family, you know? That being said, guys, here in the Dominican Republic, the atmosphere, the people, the food, the party, it is amazing. We had such a good time last time that we had to bring our friends over. Check out this Jaguar project that they have going on. This was also a complete resto. It's not to be used off-road, so even though it has the larger size mud terrain tires and the custom fenders, this is just strictly looks only on the street.
You can jump it. What are you talking about?
Want to take a ride? Let's do it. Brand new seats. Check that out. Look at the interior. Look at the wheels. So this is a wrap. I'll ask what the original color is. I'm assuming gas tank. This is a very normal sight. I'm used to seeing our vehicles have an empty engine bay because Marlin always hydrolocks them. Hopefully this was not a hydrolock situation. Maybe it's a V8 project. I've always loved this like graffiti type wall. The shop, if you guys have seen our video for 4 years ago, it's a little bit of the same, but a little bit different. This used to be the owner's office, and they went ahead and made it a lounge. So while you're waiting for your vehicles to get serviced, an alignment, a tire change, whatnot, you can go ahead and chill out. There's AC, there's a fridge, and a TV. I know you guys are gonna ask, and yes, the humidity is wild. It is hot. It's not hot, it's just very humid, and it's been raining every day. This is just kind of like very normal for them this time of year. Look at this little scooter. We're in it now. Whoop, whoop. Believe it or not, it has AC, and for that we are grateful. It's a pretty plush ride, eh?
Not bad. feel very luxurious right now.
I feel very exposed. Can always count on seeing our friends at Skyjack or anywhere we go. How cool is that? I love seeing posters of different events. A 6x6. This is crazy big. This is my arm in comparison. And this isn't just the territory of Jeeps and Toyotas. You also have Broncos. Check this out. 1 and 2. I would say your standard Bronco, it's a black diamond edition. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let me know in the comments below if that's just a States thing or a Dominican Republic thing. And then you have obviously your infamous Bronco Raptor. So if you guys also follow our friends Kevin and Brittany with Light Bright Nation, you know that they used to have one of these. And yes, out here, if you don't want to do extreme mudding, your only other option really is overlanding. So they have them with the rooftop tents, with the ladders, with the water jugs. That was a water jug up there. Super dark tints are a super common thing here. I'm not sure about the legality, but most people have them blacked out like that. A lot of you have told me, Luna, make sure that when you post a video, you tell us what date it is. Guys, so today is October 9th, 2025. So you guys are gonna be seeing this on Sunday. In a couple days, this will be released. Obviously, a lot of the times we try to keep the videos on schedule, but I'm going to be jumping around. This video will come out first because we are here, and then after this, we're heading to Colombia. But after that, you'll see a lot of our Windrock videos from our trip out to the East Coast. And guys, when I say East Coast and West Coast, I literally don't mean specifically the coast. I know Tennessee's not on the coast. I mean it more so as if you cut the United States in a line, everything east of Texas is East Coast, or half of Texas, you know, and everything on the west of that is the West Coast as far as wheeling purposes go because of the terrain. So anything with wet, slimy rocks, moss, and trees is East Coast. So yes, that's why I said Missouri was kind of East Coast wheeling, all right? That's the only reason why. Utah is obviously not on a coast, but that's why we call it West Coast wheeling, because it's dry, there's a lot of traction, and it's more technical, not as much skinny pedal type of wheeling. Yes, I know that within that scope there are exceptions, but that is just my terminology, and you don't have to like it. You guys always let me know in the comments below. It's not the East Coast. I know what the coasts are, guys, and I know of the states that are on the coast. So the workday's over, and now it's party time. And look at their mascot. His name's Arturo. Arturo! Arturo! We're trying to film you. He's like, I'm scratching myself, ma'am. Arturo. He's like, I'm working. They use a lot of Toyota axles, which are extremely narrow, so spacers are super common. Here you have them, a whole wall of spacers. These are the ones that I'm currently running on the two-door. Rough Country 2-inch red spacers. They have a whole shock and spring wall. You can go ahead. This brand is really common here. I've seen that a lot. These are Toyota springs. Come in all sorts of different colors, but also super normal here in the Dominican to take these to get sandblasted and powder coated to match your rig or your color scheme. Old Man Emu, more traction boards, just kind of give you an idea of what you can order. Quick air down tool. I mean, this is all a bunch of stuff that we'll see. Oh, leaf springs. Bunch of stuff that we'd see in the States. You have the aftermarket carpet replacement systems, more leaf springs. We used to have one of these. I don't know what Marlon did with it. You have your ARB compressor for air lockers or onboard air, winches, recovery kits. So not too different than what we have at home. Have a whole wheel wall. We got tube doors, we got angry grills, more snorkels, different types of traction boards, and fender flares. They also have, this isn't like a side-by-side, it's more of like a UTV, I guess? I don't know what the difference is, but it has air conditioning and 6 seats with a tent. And these are street legal to drive. And this is the overland rack. You have shovels, you have flashlights, so any last-minute trips, you can come here and grab some gear. This is the oil company that they use a lot here. More wheels, more springs. All right, this is pretty dope. A transmission sink. That's freaking awesome. Okay, we're gonna need some remodeling at the house. Marlon, when you watch this, I want one. And when you work hard, you party harder. It has been an amazing time here. The meet and greet went incredibly. Super awesome to see people that we saw 4 years ago and meet even more people. We have a super early morning tomorrow. We are leaving the Airbnb at 5 a.m. I can't wait to film the adventure of this weekend for you guys. Guys, like always, if you enjoyed the video, big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time. Bye.